So I had someone reach out wanting some clarification on what molarity is, which was the lecture from Monday. Molarity is basically just a concentration. Okay, so it's basically saying the water is really sugary or it's not really sugary, just in chemistry terms. Okay, so molarity is kind of the chemistry standard for how we say how strong a solution is. Molarity is represented by a capital M, and what that breaks down to is moles of the solute, so that's the solid that is dissolved, divided by the liters of the solution. So that would be liquid. Most of the time that liter is water. Okay, so one thing that you guys have worked with is you have worked with 6 molar hydrochloric acid. Okay, now when you did this was to dissolve the penny. Okay, so the penny lab. You guys used about 50 mils of this acid. So I could ask the question, well, how many moles of hydrochloric acid did you use to dissolve that penny? So the first thing that we need to see is that our volume here is in milliliters, but molarity is always in liters. So that's something that we're going to need to take care of. So 50 milliliters, and there's different ways to do this. There's 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. So if you're not comfortable with just moving the decimal method, you can always rely on your calculator. So 50 divided by 1,000 is 0.05 liters. So we used 0.05 liters of hydrochloric acid in our penny lab. So if the question was, how many moles of HCl did we use? What we do here is we say, okay, 6 molar hydrochloric acid. That's the same as 6 moles of HCl per 1 liter. Because remember, this big M for molarity stands for moles over liter. Okay, so we're just gonna make 6 moles over 1 liter. We now multiply by how many liters we actually used, so 0.05 liters. Notice our units, okay? Whenever you want to get rid of a unit, you put it on the bottom so that it divides away. So here, our liters are going away, and we're going to be left with moles, because if I was asking the question, how many moles of acid did we use, we want the moles on top. So we take that 0.05, multiply it by 6. You guys used 0.3 moles of HCl to dissolve your penny in that penny lab. So molarity, once again, what it really breaks down to is moles over liters. Okay, just track the moles, track the liters, take your time, and you should be good. On the notes, slide 23 and then slide 24, there are practice problems there to try as well. If you need me to do more molarity problems, I can. Know that there's not going to be that much molarity though on the test.